Let's talk about the American extreme. Our country's obsession with constantly pushing the limit on everything. And like Lady Gaga's costume changes, it's kind of out of control. FYI, that last one was just a pile of laundry. Or was it? And like Guy Pearce in Memento, I can't remember how we got here. We've become an all-or-nothing culture, and there's nothing we fear more than being ordinary. Moderation has become a word so taboo, you dare not say it in public, like Voldemort or how you miss Louis C.K. Moderation is now #1 on the endangered lifestyle list, followed by Scientologists, Gone with the Wind watch parties, and glee clubs. America gives the middle finger to anything in the middle. Middle school, middle children, the middle seat. We're getting rid of the middle class and could care less about middle America. Just ask Democratic campaign managers. Even in a human centipede, the worst position is the middle. Unless you're into that sort of thing, then do I have a YouPorn channel for you. Just so you know, the worst movie in the human centipede trilogy is the middle one. Our cultural identity is defined by where it lies on the extreme spectrum, which is also the Special Olympics X Games. In fact, the word extreme is no longer extreme enough. So like my party days, we drop the E and X marks the spot. Damn, this feels good. Our extreme diets are anything but balanced, which leads to extreme bodies. Either we're chasing a six-pack at the gym or chasing a six-pack at home. In both cases, we're beating up on our middles. Very American. As American as Thanksgiving, where the tradition of fisting a turkey with a loaf of bread isn't extreme enough anymore. Now we have the turducken. A turducken's like a drug mule made of a bird trying to sneak a smaller bird through a bigger bird. Shove a few more animals in there and call it the Noah's Ark of the Covenant, because that shit'll kill you. But that's the thing. Either we're downing diabetic delights or we're fitness fad fanatics cultishly worshipping food pyramids, more toxic than pyramid schemes. Sorry, I'm just not into the raw movement. When every food gets either revered like a savior or demonized like Dalia, we're left neurotic about our own nutrition. So now a salad can be anything from free-range, cage-free kale to mayonnaise-soaked macaroni to the kind you only eat after your partner showers. So we're either grass-fed or ass-fed. Wash it all down with hormone-free, ethically sourced water or Mountain Dew Heartfucker. What's that sound? It's the symphony of synthetic slime. Mountain your heart and doing it in all its holes. Mountain Dew Heartfucker, the official kidney buster of extreme sports. Another extreme tradition, adrenaline-pumping acts of insanity where we've evolved beyond human competition. Now we just compete against death. Spoiler alert, death is undefeated. Death's more dominant than the 98 Bulls. There's no tip-off when it's your last dance. Free climbing, base jumping, going to a Trump rally, any way to risk our own lives for a thrill. Sure, you'll get a rush to the morgue. Just ask Herman Cain. Apparently COVID made him an offer he couldn't refuse. And sports are just one example of how we extremize our entertainment. You know we're off the rails when there's a hit show called Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Is there any word more jarring to precede makeover and home than extreme? Our non-stop obsession with competition and need to label winners and losers has us tuning in to see who's the best redneck, the best flavor, the best brown noser, even the best eater. Half the world is starving while we've turned gorging into a sport. This guy gets a trophy every year for swallowing more wieners than George Takei on Fire Island. He should have an OnlyFans. Presidents come and go, but gluttony is our king. There's just too much access to excess. We can binge The Purge. Even XL isn't large enough. Make it supersized. We buy shit we don't need with money we don't have, like a reality show called The Biggest Loser of Assets. Based on how much we owe China, I think it's a 330 million way tie. I do a TikTok dance to celebrate, but in this video might get flagged. And it goes without saying, politics is the most extreme where we've become, more devoutly red or blue than LA in the 90s. Politics has divided us faster than a Kardashian's legs at NBA All-Star Weekend. It's magnified by each side purity testing their own members into a hashtag woke-off. I have so many black friends. I don't know how many black friends I have because I don't even see color. Well, I'm more colorblind than you. How offensive. The term is color visually impaired. Shut up and toss my salad. Even believing in science is now looked at as an extreme position because a small but vocal group of scientists advocate for ridiculously unscientific ideas. While Anthony Fauci, you know, Babe Truth, Sultan of Swab, the great Pandemo, Cy Young, Sandy COVID, is taking a break from educating the public to prove why he was picked last for dodgeball, other alternative scientists, whose resumes include being the on-set medic for Ancient Aliens and the Hogwarts school nurse, claim witchcraft cures jock itch and STD stands for semen transferring demons. We're a bipolar nation composed of contradicting extremisms, a real parody of errors, a two-headed snake chasing our own tail. I'd have to remove a rib to pull that off. Our country was founded by extremists. The idea that a country guarantees basic freedoms for its citizens was pretty extreme, and so was spilling more tea than an episode of The Real. So pushing the limits is in our DNA, and we don't do anything half-assed. America loves when Bruce Banner becomes the Incredible Hulk, but do you know who hates it? Bruce Banner, because he knew the damages of extremes firsthand, which is why he didn't go green every time a pickle jar needed opening. He was selectively extreme. He finally realized that with moderation, he could be the best Hulk, i.e. Professor Hulk, and you know that Hulk smashed. He embraced that thing we hate, a middle ground, a gray area, or grain with grayish undertones. There is a gray Hulk, but it's complicated. But he found balance. Nothing feels better than a New Balance shoe, a well-balanced breakfast, balance in the universe. Okay, let's not take balance to the extreme, but most happy folks I know are chanting namaste, not do the do. So yeah, unleash the beast, go balls to the wall, Hulk out when you need to, but don't live there. A happy life includes the happy medium, and it's more rewarding than any trophy. And you don't have to eat 75 hot dogs first, unless you're into that sort of thing, then I say boldly go for it. I'm Jonathan Kite. That's my 3 cents.